OpenAI just recently showcased their new text-to-video AI model Sora, and to say the least, it is a huge improvement compared to anything that you could do with text-to-video AI models last year. Just a few months ago, you were seeing videos like this created by text-to-AI video generators, and now you can create things like this. These are actual videos from the Sora AI model, and you can see the prompt there as well, together with the video that it puts out. And to be honest, to the naked eye, if you didn't know that this was an AI generated video, you would probably not be able to tell. And this is a huge, update to this tech, and that this is, I think, catching a lot of, especially video editors, content creators, kind of off guard, right? A lot of them are getting worried about whether they will get to keep their job, what's going to happen to them in the future, because if the AI technology has improved this much compared to last year, well then where is it going to be a few years from now, right? You need to keep in mind that yes, of course, these videos that Sora puts out are not perfect. This is literally the worst that this technology will ever be, right? It's only going to get better day by day. So what are my opinions on this topic as someone who has worked as a video editor for a while, then built a pretty successful content creation agency, and then built a YouTube channel as well, right? I've been in this creator economy and just content creation for a while, and here are my thoughts on it personally. Is it going to be the end of all creative jobs such as filmmakers, video editors, colorists, and so on? I think kind of. Let me explain. So what I think is it's going to end a lot of people's careers who are not willing to adapt and start using these softwares and using this technology to their advantage to 10x their content output and their work output. So those who are not going to be taking on this technology, learning it, and kind of adapting to use it, those are going to be wiped out, right? And I also think that people like colorists and people who create stock videos, I think they are in kind of some big trouble, right? Because these AI generated videos that can be used for stock videos or B-roll or anything like that are already so good that probably, just 6 months from now, a year from now, a lot of companies are not going to pay huge license fees to, people to buy their stock footage when they could just literally AI generate, for example, a drone shot of something in Canada, and they can get a very similar result for pretty much a fraction of the cost. However, I don't think it's going to completely wipe out the creative industry or anything like that, because if we look at everything that's been going on the past few years, content consumption, social media consumption, it's only been going up year by year. And the creator economy as a whole has been growing very rapidly, and it's not looking like it's going to stop anytime soon. So I don't think that creative jobs are going to go extinct or that this industry is in big trouble. In fact, I think there's going to be just more money in it than ever. I think it's just up to you as a creative, if you want to stay in this field and make money from it, for you to adapt, again, start using these different AI tools. And if you can do that successfully, you can probably even make 5 times, 10 times more than before, because you can kind of supercharge your output. I think the current use cases for this technology specifically are, for example, like I said, B-roll clips and stock video footage. I think for that, these examples that we saw released by OpenAI are already perfect for that. Like if I used some of these in a YouTube video, for example, you could probably not tell that it was AI generated. So I think for that, it's already really good. And I also think that, AI technology as a whole in video editing is already really good for more of the robotic tasks related to video editing. So for example, cutting out dead spaces, right, in a talking head video, doing the little zoom in, zoom outs, doing even stuff like color grading. I think in the future, you're going to be able to probably just give the editing software a prompt, hey, change this about the colors of the video, and it's going to be able to probably do it quite well. Now, am I saying that, colorists are not important, anything like that? Of course not, right? But a lot of the repetitive, more robotic tasks in video editing that don't really require much creativity, you could just teach it to a 5-year-old, and once he has done it, he could do it over and over again. I think those parts of editing are going to be phased out really quickly, just like how it happened with captioning videos, for example, right? I remember a few years ago, I was captioning short form videos one by one, having to type type in every single word and create a bunch of text layers, right? Nowadays, with stuff like, CapCut, even Premiere Pro, you can literally just click one button and it's going to caption it almost perfect. Another thing I want to add to this topic is that I think creative jobs as a whole are going to go in a direction where it's not going to be that much necessarily about just the editing skills you have, but more so your overall understanding of human psychology, the social media platforms, how they work, what kind of content performs well, how to write good hooks, how to, structure good content, and just also business as well. I think these are going to be the skill sets which you will need to kind of learn how to acquire as someone who is going to be working in the creative field, because if you don't add anything more to a company's project than just editing a video, you don't really know how to make videos that convert people into buyers and that reach a larger audience, right? You don't give any extra inputs, you just do what you're told. I think then there's going to be a less and less of a need for those kind of people, because they are the ones who are more easily replaceable, right? I think you want to become more and more multidimensional, kind of start stacking your skills, right? So if right now you know how to edit, you know how to use Photoshop, that's great. I think you should also start learning sales, you should start learning copywriting, you should start learning, human psychology, like all of these things on top of that, which you can kind of use to help companies make even better videos, create kind of like even better marketing campaigns as a whole, right? And then your value add is going to be a lot more than just the actual video that you have created. So I hope that makes sense to you guys, and let me know whether you agree with me or not. Again, this is just my 2 cents on this topic. Obviously, we don't know where everything is going to go a few years from now, so it's going to be interesting to watch this video back, but these are my personal opinions on it. So let me know if you agree with me or not. What are your thoughts on this personally? I'm looking forward to seeing that in the comment section below. And if you are someone who is currently a video editor, or you own a creative agency and you already kind of got started and you're looking to acquire some of these more business skills, then check out our company Grow Creatives below in the description, where we teach people how to acquire these skills. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.